Thanks for tuning in. I just want to help spread the great news that Donald Trump's digital trading cards Series 2 are now available, and we can go to collecttrumpcards.com to purchase them. This is just wonderful news, and I'm sure each and every one of the subscribers to my channel is absolutely thrilled to hear this. Before we get into what Series 2 cards look like, I thought I'd just let you know that my response video to the I Think Biblically video from a couple of days back is being wrapped up. I hope to have that available possibly tomorrow for upload. But let's take a quick look at collecttrumpcards.com, where we can purchase his trading cards for only $99. And remember, this is Series 2, so you don't have these before. CollectTrumpCards.com helpfully tells us that these are just like baseball cards. You just collect them digitally on your computer or phone. All you need is an email address and a credit card or crypto to start collecting 1, 10, 20, or 100. Instantly become part of a new league of collectors. CollectTrumpCards.com also helpfully tells us that each Series 2 Trump digital trading card has a unique pre-assigned rarity. Some will be one of ones, meaning the only one in the world, while others will be limited. No Trump digital trading card will have more than 10 copies in existence. I wonder if they intend to do an NFT on the 10 horns. That would coincide rather nicely. But anyway, we see that they does give a bit of a preview of some of these cards. So let's take a look at the sneak preview they have going on. The first one is Trump doing his Elvis impersonation, singing up a storm, playing a guitar, and American flag wrapped around the mic stand. So this is something that probably Trump suggested first for himself, I think, because he was just talking about him and Elvis sharing something when his record with the J6 Choir hit #1 a couple weeks back. The next one, we see Trump playing a guitar and riding a motorcycle at the same time, which is pretty impressive. You have to admit that. It looks like all they did was graft the top half of the previous one from the one where he's pretending to be Elvis onto a motorcycle. They did give him a flag on his pant leg, and the motorcycle has his name on it. But this is impressive. You don't see many people play guitar while they're riding a motorcycle. It's just very rare and truly speaks to how great our former president is. The next image shows him as the King of Hearts. Now, I don't know if this one fits. Maybe there's another connotation to this. Maybe some of you watching can leave a comment below what this might actually mean, but I don't see Trump as the King of Hearts. And the next one, we have something even a little more weird. Trump at a barbecue happily serving up the greatest burgers in history, many people say. I don't know if that is Obama's dog sitting next to him, because I know Trump himself doesn't have any pets. Here's one with Trump as George Washington crossing the Delaware River with a flag behind him that has probably a lot more stars on it than any flag that George Washington might have had at the time. And what's funny about the picture is the way he's looking through the binocular is kind of like a weird angle. He's almost like looking up at the moon rather than the opposing shore. I'm not sure what he's seeing there, but maybe this has something to do with Space Force. I don't know. The next one, I think, is supposed to be him as a hunter or perhaps one of the characters in Hunger Games. I'm not sure. It does appear to be arrows that he's carrying around. A bunch of 45s behind him, which is a little weird. I don't know if that's supposed to symbolize all his followers or what's going on there. I wonder if there are 10. He's covering up a few. He also lost a little bit of weight to pose for this one, so good for him. I'm glad he's cutting back on that McDonald's stuff. This one is a little weird. We have Trump as a chess piece, and of course he's the king. He has the world in one hand and an American flag in the other. Now, of course, in chess, the king is actually the weakest, most vulnerable piece. A little bit weird about the middle part of this image has TTT vertically. I guess putting 666 would be a little too obvious. Might scare some people off, I don't know. And finally, we have this image, just when you thought it was all fun and games. We have Trump standing behind a lion who appears to be made of fire or nuclear explosions of some kind, wearing a king's crown with the number 45 on it, and standing over the world as if he's subduing the world. The world is his domain. Also, the 45 in the background seems to be showing images of stars, so I guess he's raising himself up a little bit to where he's in his stars, and he's also like a lion on fire, subduing the world, and they're also in clouds at the bottom. Part of his second coming, I guess, I don't know. So we did a little preview of the Trump Trading Card Series 2. And I hope each and every one of you will go grab your credit card and buy as many of these as you can possibly afford. Remember, your electricity bill or rent or anything can always be skipped a month. You just have to call up the creditor and say, hey, I'm having a bit of trouble this month. I'm going to buy some Trump NFTs, and I'm sure the creditor will fully understand. So that's all for today. I will be back in a couple of days with my reaction to the I Think Biblically video, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon.